Network presents the Interactive Family. Welcome to Easy Way Interactive, your one-stop shop solution to creating an influence effect around your brand and business. Pitch your purpose and hear about new ways to monetize you. Doing it the easy way, you will get access to our influencers via our Easy Way I app and Wall of Fame, and through our experts programs and direct training, you will learn how to turn your influence into income. Obtain knowledge from experts. From those who paved the way to success the easy way.
Hey everyone, Matt J. Doyle here, the host of Tap Interviews on behalf of Easy Way Network, also on easyway.tv. I'm here with the amazing, the outstanding, the wonderful, the brilliant, the handsome, Mr. Mark Papadas. Mark, welcome to Tap Interviews.
Thank you for having me. And the most adjectives I think that have ever been used to introduce me, so thank you.
You are welcome, 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 welcome. And we'll start off just by asking you, how's everything going with you in the Easy Way family?
Everything's going fantastic in Easy Way. In the short time that I've been part of the network, which I think it's my second, maybe going into my third month, I've already made some great connections with some amazing people. I couldn't be happier here.
Okay, great. And what membership plan are you currently on?
Currently on silver, looking to upgrade as quickly as I can.
Okay, great. And as you know, the next one's gold, and then you have platinum.
Yep. Platinum's the goal.
Okay, great. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do? Just give us a brief introduction.
Absolutely. So my name is Mark Papadas, and I'm known as the Be Great Guy because of my work bringing personal development to kids. So if you have to describe me and what I do in one sentence, imagine Tony Robbins meets Charlie Brown. And my mission is to do for kids empowerment and kids personal development what the Muppets did for reading and for math.
Awesome. And exactly what did they do?
So in other words, like what the Muppets did, I mean, the Muppets are they're a universally known worldwide brand that is known for learning how to teaching kids how to read and how to do math and what their letters are and all that kind of stuff. And I said, we want to take our characters and literally do that same thing, but on a bigger scale in terms of working with the whole child as opposed to just the reading and math part of it.
Okay, great. Well, I'm happy to, happy that you're helping kids. That's great. And talking of helping kids, I wanted to share with the audience your website. And here it is here. It's I Am for Kids. Could you just take us through that a little bit?
Absolutely. So what you're seeing at the top there is basically a PSA, because right now there is an identity crisis in the kids of America. Is that over half of U.S. kids have a negative self-image. And for example, in our pilot classrooms, when we launched our school program, we found out that over half of the kids answered with close to 100% of the kids answered with a one-word answer, because that's how kids answer questions, right? How was school today? Good. But what was scary was when asked to complete the I am statement, over half of them answered with a one-word answer that was a negative trait or characteristic, with the most popular ones being I am fat, I am stupid, or I am ugly. And our goal is to get that to where that is no longer an issue, to where kids don't have that negative self-image.
Yeah, and I can see some great images there. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, and I believe up near the top, we're talking about the TV show that we're in the process of launching. So yeah, so right below that is we're developing the world's first animated reality-based TV show for kids.
Is that video right there?
That's what that video is there right there. Yes. So it's real stories of real kids who have gone through our I Am for Kids program. and about the identities that they created for themselves and the impact that it's making, whether it be in their own lives, their families, their schools, and sometimes even beyond. And so we're developing a TV show to show kids that there are other kids who are out there doing that, and that if their story is chosen, then they can become the next I Am for Kids character.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And that's the gallery that I was showing you before. Some great pics. Especially love that one. Be yourself, because the people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind.
Right.
Well, that's great. I'll just come back to the broadcast now. Awesome. So yeah, tell us more. What else can you tell us about I Am for Kids?
Well, like I said, we're looking to launch a worldwide brand. So we're really the only people who are doing this in this particular space. I mean, everybody is familiar with people like Tony Robbins, and going back a little longer, you got your Brian Tracy's and Zig Ziglar's, et cetera. But I had an epiphany back in late 2009 of taking the stuff that I had been studying and I'd been teaching to quote unquote grown-ups for over a decade at the time, and saying, why don't I take it to the point in a person's life where it'll actually do the most good and have the longest lasting impact? And that's when they're kids. Because when you're doing it with adults, adults bring so much baggage that you literally have to break them down to build them back up. And with kids, you don't need to do that. They're empty, vessels, if you will. And it's the quote unquote BS, the belief system that they learn from the adults that are in their surroundings, that teach them to have that negative self-image. So if I can get to them before that BS gets into their system, then we can literally change the world in a generation or two to be so much better place. And that's what basically where I Am for Kids came from, was that night when I had that epiphany.
Great epiphany. That's awesome. So just wanted to also just share with the audience another website, which is the GoFundMe campaign that you set up. And as you can see, you can donate to that. Mark's looking to raise funds for this production and looking for donors for I Am for Kids GoFundMe. And he's also looking for investors. If any investors are interested, they can just go to that website that we were looking at before. There it is there. And it's just iamforkids.com.
Right.
So that, and then the fundraiser.
Yeah, so to be clear on the one thing on the fundraisers, where the pilot is already in development. So we're already working on that. What our goal is for the GoFundMe program is we want to get as many $1 donations. If you want to give us more, that's great. We'll take it. Don't get me wrong. But we want to get as many $1 donations as we can possibly get. Because the whole concept behind this is that when we pitch the pilot episode and the show concept to Netflix, to Hulu, to Amazon Prime, et cetera, that we want to come and say, look, we've got 40,000 people who gave us $1. So we know that there's at least that many people who are willing to pay to watch this, to watch content like this. There is an audience that is hungry for this type of content, as opposed to the either violent or just mindless stuff that is aimed at most of our kids today. So that's the concept behind that. So if you can give us $1, that would be great.
Yeah, everybody just go there. Again, it's just the GoFundMe, and the link is in a blog that I wrote, which I will just share to you guys now, so you can see that. And I'll just share that. And here it is here. There we go. It is a blog that I wrote. It's on mrmattjdoyle.blogspot.com, or you can just type in mattjdoyle.net, and that'll bring you to the blog. And it has all Mark's links on there. And then you can also get in touch with him. And I'll just show you Mark's Easy Way Wall of Fame. And they're just verifying that we're not a robot. And you can get in touch with him there. Just go to easywaywalloffame.com and type in Mark, and then Mark Papadas will come up. And as you can see, he has appointments there. You can make an appointment with him. You can connect with him on his Easy Way You can buy now or you can donate, and I'll just show you his Easy Way Eye as well. And there it is there. Oh, it actually goes to your website.
No, that's my Easy Way Eye.
Oh, that's your Easy Way Eye. Okay, sorry about that. I just saw the picture and
Brand continuity. Got to keep.
yeah. And there it is there, the Easy Way Eye. So you can see there. And Mark has a post on there, and he's going to post more often on there, so you can keep in touch with him on there as well. And that's that. So we'll come back to the broadcast. Awesome. And have you ever been on Easy Way Meet Our Members?
I don't believe so.
Okay, I'll just let you guys know now that if you become a silver, gold, or platinum member with Team Easy Way, you can come on a show called Meet Our Members, and the hosts are Eric Zuley, myself, Joe Welch, and there are a couple of others coming on board as well. I'll just show you a little bit about what that show's about.
In the digital space where dreams ignite.
Are you a member of our Easy Way networking community? Get interviewed so our members can get to know you. Welcome to Meet Our Members Interviews. This interview platform ensures you to get spotlighted to thousands of our members. It will raise awareness for your business and your clients, to entrepreneurs, influencers, coaches, and more. If you want to be interviewed on our Meet Our Members podcast, subscribe to meetoureasywaymembers.com. Network with our 3,000 members and growing.
Easy Way shows you how.
And as you all know, Tap Interviews is part of the Easy Way TV network shows. I'm a producer on there on easyway.tv or easywaytv.com. They're one of our main sponsors as well. And also you can go to bbccharity.org. That's the site that you can see on here on the bottom right-hand side. And also Tap Interviews is just tapinterviews.com. Please subscribe to our podcast page on Easy Way, and also go to our site and subscribe through the GoDaddy form on there as well. All right, Mark, so what else has been happening?
It's been a whirlwind to a certain extent, almost since I joined Easy Way, is when a lot of the great things started to happen. So we're getting very close to closing on our angel round of funding, which will allow us to really go forward and get the pilot produced and start pitching the TV show, which is only a small portion of what we're doing. We're literally taking that business model that people like Tony Robbins and Dr. Forbes Riley and all the people who are big online are doing, except we're going to be doing it for kids and families. So we're building out our online infrastructure, and we're really going to be launching our programs in January of next year. So in the next 3 months, and like I said, we're just rolling ahead. Is everybody who is hearing about what we're doing and the work we're bringing to kids and what they want to get behind us. And I think it's just a universally accepted premise that we want to make life better for our kids, and then therefore better for the rest of the world. So life's been great.
Okay, great. And what's been the reaction from all the kids you've been dealing with?
Well, the kids love it because they get to have some fun with it. And it's one of the, probably some of them, it's the first time in their lives where they're actually given any input to the decisions that they make about themselves. And so that's the wonderful thing about the process that I created is it's not telling the kids what to think. It's not telling them that they're awesome. It's literally using the science behind the mind-body connection, and neuroplasticity in the brain, so that they actually believe it and decide it for themselves. And that's really where the magic happens, because once you decide it for yourself, then you become. There's a quote that I like to use, for example, is that kids are like wet cement. As a matter of fact, it's one of the images that you showed on our website. Is that kids are like wet cement. Is that anything that comes in contact with them tends to leave an impression and stick. So if you can get to where that wet cement it becomes hardened and becomes hardened in a positive way and a positive identity for them, then those things that would normally leave an impression, they just bounce off. And that's when the kids are just, there's literally nothing that can stop them.
Wow, that's great. I'm sure all parents are happy to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the flip side of that is there's also my book, which I wrote for the parents. And if somebody wants to take a look at it, they can just go to 10secretsbook.com. You can either use the number 10 or spell it out. Either way will get you there. And it takes you to my Amazon page. And it's the 10 secrets to empower kids and awaken the child in you. And the concept behind that is that the kids are going to come home and they're going to talk about their identity. And if you as a parent want your child to have that positive identity, you have to pretty much know what they're talking about. And if you have a negative identity, they're going to think basically that you're full of it, right? So this is my way of getting to the parents through the kids and literally impacting the entire family. And I said, when these kids, when they get this identity and then the parents employ those 10 secrets, it's amazing the difference that we've seen, not just within the kids at school, but literally within families and how communication gets better and the relationships get better.
Wow, that's amazing. So it's been very successful so far, right?
Yeah, so the school program's been in place for years. We actually launched it in 2014, and we're in schools in 9 different states now, and we've gotten amazing classroom results. So we found that over 40% of the kids, we can't get to test results because of privacy reasons, but the in-class grades of over 40% of the kids went up. So C students moved up to B students, et cetera. But what was really a big eye-opener for the schools was that disciplinary actions went down by over 60%, because all they had to do was remind the child that they're not being, they're not being the person that they decided they were going to be. And when that happens, they kind of immediately come back into that state of, for lack of a better term, being a good kid.
Wow, that's amazing. I bet you the parents are happy, the teachers are happier.
Yeah, and that's really what is propelling us to launch the brand. It's not that we weren't happy with the results that we were getting, but the results that we're getting are so good, we want to take that beyond just the schools that we're in, or literally just beyond schools, because there's a very wide part of the population that is homeschooling now, for example. We want to be able to get to those kids. We're doing the TV show so that we can get to literally any child that's out there. And the great thing about with all the AI that's coming down the road is that we can now translate it much easier into Spanish, to French for up in Canada. We want to start going across to Europe, French, Italian, etc. That we can do that without having to actually literally recreate the TV show for every language that we want to put it into. So it's really going to help us grow so much faster.
Yeah, growing faster. That's what you want, right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about, Mark, when you're out of the scene of the project. What do you do? What do you like to do?
Well, my favorite thing in life is to spend time with my 3 grandkids. I've got 3 grandsons. I used to say under 3, but the oldest just had his 3rd birthday a couple weeks ago. So they are my pride and joy. And I'm fortunate that I moved down where I'm about a mile away from them, and I get to go over there and play with them and feed the little baby now all the time. So I'm definitely a family man who loves to be with them. Pretty much other than that, right now I'm spending all my time on the project, but it's not like I'm working. This truly is my life's mission. So even when I'm doing something else, I usually would rather be doing this other than playing with the kids. That's a given.
Great. How many children do you have?
I have 3 grown children. So I have 2 daughters, 30 and 27, and my son is 24. And
they all have kids, or?
No, the 3 kids belong to my oldest. The other 2 still in progress. Still looking for the right people to be with.
So that's great. You may get some more grandchildren then.
I certainly hope so.
And you can introduce them to the program.
Oh yeah, yeah, that is one of the neatest things. I was doing an interview for somebody over in Japan a couple days ago, and one of the things that came about was I took it as a compliment when I see my oldest daughter, and then my younger daughter also is a professional nanny. So when I see her with kids, and I see them employing the stuff that I teach, the stuff that I used with them, the things that are in my books, when I see them using it and I see them getting results with it, it just warms my heart, because I guess it's that exterior validation. It's like, I know that what I teach works, but when I see somebody else teaching it and it working when they teach it, it just gives it that much more validation. And it just, like I said, it just warms my heart.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, seeing someone else teach what you've been teaching. That's what it's all about, right?
Yep.
And that would warm your heart. Well, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about tonight, or you feel like you've let us know everything we need to know?
Well, when you ask me about I Am for Kids, I can literally talk for hours, but I know that there's nobody's going to want to stick around that long. So I would just say that just check us out if you think that having kids that have an empowered identity, that don't answer their I am statement with those negative traits or characteristics, that if you think that's worthwhile, check out the website, go to the GoFundMe page, give us $1 and tell your friends. I really don't think that that's too much to ask, because you're literally going to be helping to change the world in the next 10 to 15 to 20 years. And I'm here to lead that movement. And if you want to get in touch with me and you want to either volunteer or you want to become an I Am for Kids trainer, please contact me, because we are ready to rock and roll. And always remember to be great.
Yeah, be great. And everybody donate $1 and tell all your friends. And anybody that wants to be a trainer, get in touch with Mark. Again, you can get in touch with him through iamforkids.com. That's the site. And also through his Easy Way Wall of Fame. Just go to easywaywalloffame.com and type in Mark, should bring him up, or just put Mark. If that doesn't, just type Mark, Papadas. And you can message him through there or book an appointment with him, and check out the other buttons on the site as well. But they definitely can contact you through iamforkids.com, right, Mark?
That is correct, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, and thank you all for watching. And don't forget that we have the Easy Way pitch party coming up, not this week, but next Thursday, the following Thursday, not this Thursday, but next Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please all tune in for that to learn more about Easy Way and the platform. And you can also pitch your product, purpose, business, whatever you would like to pitch on there as well. Any final words, Mark?
No, just thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. I will definitely be looking up the Meet Our Members. I was not that's something that I had missed, and so it's a pleasure to be part of this community. I keep making connections with amazing people. So if you're not a member, you certainly want to look into becoming one.
Absolutely. If you're not a member, you definitely want to look into becoming one. And also, myself and Mona Trejo hold a training every Monday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So all you need to do is go to Easy Way Events. Just go to easywaynetwork.com and go to Easy Way Events. And you can register through there and come onto the trainings. We'll teach you all about how to use the platform and how it can benefit you, how to become a member, and everything else. Once again, Mark, thank you for coming on Tap Interviews. And if you would just stay on the line, I will talk to you backstage. And right now, I'm just going to go to a commercial, and then we'll finish up.
Okay.
All right. And the one I want to play is Back in the Day with Easy Way. The Easy Way train commercial. Here we go.
Get on the Easy Way train. Create your own free Easy Way wall profile. Connect with the best and network your way to success. Get your own commercial and consistently be promoted on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Google Play, Apple Store. Watch free TVs on TV, Voice America, iHeart, Blog Talk Radio, Spotify, Worldwide TV, Android TV, Samsung, LG, and numerous other Roku channels. Enhance your Google rankings. Give your brand awareness that turbo boost you need to close more deals the easy way. Contact us today. Call 424-209-9290 or text EasyWay to 55678.